So I've wanted to make a video like this for a really long time, but the reason I was putting it off was because I was like, this is boring, nobody gives a fuck. But here's the thing about this, is that I like to watch these sorts of videos. So maybe there's somebody else out there who will find this entertaining. I just want to make sure that if you're putting in your time to watch me, that you get something out of it, because that's a lot to ask for, honestly. So I'm going to try to make this interesting, because it's not the most entertaining thing that I could be putting out on the internet. But I feel like for people who are really into plants, that this might be an interesting topic. So I'm going to do a little plant tour, and I guess that's it. Here is this corner of my room, my favorite corner. It's also my office, so it's a little bit messy right now, but this is where I do my Etsy shop stuff. And I like to have nice plants around me while I work, so this has kind of turned into my plant shelf. It used to be my work shelf. It took a little while to get it like this, to get it looking a little bit more organized, because I swear to God, before it was just a mass of plants and it did not look so good. But now I'm liking it a little bit more. Hello, Scoob. Cute face. Cute face. So here's my Scindapsus. This baby is killing it lately. New leaf business. New premature leaf business. Isn't that freaking cool stuff? I think this is a Silvery Ann. I love Scindapsuses. I think they are one of my favorite plants. And they're super easy to take care of. They'll let you know if there's a problem. The leaves will curl up. Damn, I've also been propagating it, trying to make it a little thicker. So this is a leaf that I propagated. And son of a bitch, do you see that? That's called new leaf business, bitch. That's a freaking hot guy right there. Sorry, I'm not gonna take the song on all my plants. I just got really excited about that one. This is my Prince of Orange, who has a new leaf coming in. Isn't that freaking cool? After I bought this one, I literally became obsessed with Prince of Oranges. I have 2 now, and I'm looking for more. I feel like you just can't have enough of these. Oh, speaking of which, here's my other one. This beautiful leaf used to be more orange, but you know, that's just what happens with these. And it's got a new leaf coming in right now, so that's something that's exciting. That's something to look forward to in this godforsaken year. If I move this little guy out of the way, you see my little babies in the back. Here is my Peperomia Pixie. I bought this when it was a lot smaller. It just turned into a little, oh my Jesus Christ, Pascal. Scatter. So yeah, this is my Peperomia. It's got this really subtle variegation in the leaves. And this thing just turned into a goddamn shrub. But it looks amazing. I am a sucker for these. Every time I see one, I'm like, should I buy it? But no, I already have one. I've gotten a lot better at not just buying plants because I love them. It's still very tough for me, though, I gotta say. This one I found on the Facebook Marketplace. It's actually doing really well. It is my, wait for it, my Peperomia Frost. I knew that. It's got these silver sparkly leaves like the Scindapsus. But it's got that watermelon shape that the watermelon peperomias have, and it is so hardy, and it's got this bloom right now. Most of them fell off, but this guy's still going strong. Pretty nice. Here's one of my propagations. These are cuttings that I got from one of my golden pothos that unfortunately kicked the bucket. Wasn't his fault, was at complete fault of my own. I'm not going to get into that though. Basically, this is everything that survived, and it's got all these new leaves coming in, so that's really exciting. I've never planted cuttings before, so this was the first time, and then after that, I did it with my neon cuttings, and I gotta be real honest with you, he is one of my favorites. He's already doing unbelievably well. He's got all of this new growth coming off of him. This leaf is brand new, just popped out of the dirt like a freaking snake in the grass. New leaf right there. Are you kidding me? Little Tofu ate the leaves off of this. There were 2 new leaves coming in, and he munched them. So that's that. But yeah, I just, oh my gosh, isn't this one of the most beautiful, no, everybody has different tastes in plants, but if you're into this, isn't this the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? I know this is a basic bitch plant. Don't come at me. I just think there's something about these that are so stunning. And I love the little heart-shaped leaves. I think that is adorable. Back here in my faces pot that I painted myself, because I love Mac Miller, my Brazil pothos. I mean, philodendron, what am I on right now? This thing is growing crazy. I can't wait till it starts trailing. I just think these are so beautiful. Okay, now I gotta put all these motherfuckers back. Okay, here's my other shelf. Here is my problem child, my Hoya Crimson Queen. I am having issues with this boy, seriously. I know it looks fine, and it's not dead, but I swear to God, this plant is not easy to take care of. And it's too bad because I love these. I would have bought a much bigger version of this, but I wanted to take it for a trial run because I know Hoyas can be finicky. And so far I'm not too pleased with what I'm seeing. So I know it's just what I'm doing. I mean, some Hoyas are different than other Hoyas, but damn, I mean, this leaf's got all this shit going on. But I gotta say, there is this almost all white leaf that is kind of looks like a vagina now that I'm looking at it, but is stunning still, nonetheless. Don't get me wrong. And then here's where the issue comes in. These leaves, Hoya leaves are supposed to be waxy and kind of thick, if you didn't know, and these are paper thin. So I'm like, just fall off already. Stop giving me hope that you're gonna come back, because you're clearly not. I'm not dealing with him anymore. But I did put him in a really sweet pot because I had faith in him. Here is one that I don't really love, but I am really happy with the new growth because I think the new growth is beautiful. It comes in kind of red. I don't know if you can see that very well. It comes in sort of reddish pink. And once the leaves become mature, they just turn into this terrible, 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 terrible color that I can't stand. But it's got a lot of new growth on it, so hopefully it will look a little bit better soon. But it literally looks like when you take all the paint and you mix it all together in art class and you just start blobbing stuff around, and it's just like, ugh. Oh, hi, Toe Blues. This is my pride and joy, I swear to God. I love Sigoniums. I never liked Sigoniums until a couple of months ago. Freaking Sigonium confetti right here takes the cake and stole my heart a million times, because look at this pink splash on them. Isn't that unbelievable? Can you not, please? I actually found 2 of them and I planted them together because I thought that they would be good friends. And so far so good. And it's just, oh my gosh, I can't get enough of this plant. Sometimes I'll just pull it off the shelf and set it in the sun and just stare at it because the color is so beautiful. Hey, excuse me. That's toxic, you little asshole. Anyway, sorry, you can hear my neighbor's gardening going on. I should have done this at a different time. But yeah, look at this. It's so beautiful. And I love Sigoniums because they grow so fast. So you can always see new growth on these babies. Bummed for winter when I'm going to have to wait on all that, but that's cool. That's cool too. Now, I know I just said that was my pride and joy, but this one is up there for sure because look at how lush this is, my Burl Mark Scalathea. And I think that's how you say it at least. It's got these amazing leaves. This one's looking a little crazy right now. I don't know what's going on there, but new leaf business. This guy's new. Oh, it looks like it's painted. It literally doesn't even look real. It's so gorgeous. And it's shooting out all this new growth. I've had this plant for a really long time, so I'm very impressed that I managed to take care of him for this long. So I'm very proud of him. Here is another pink Sigonium that I have. This one isn't as pink as my other ones, but it's still really pretty. It's got new leaves. I just love the shape of the leaves, honestly. These are so gorgeous. Look how pink this leaf is. It's like a really dusty pink. It's actually pinker on the camera than it is in real life. But isn't that something right there? I guess I don't have too much to say about this guy. Back on the shelf. This, I believe, is a lemon lime philodendron. If I'm wrong, I will just put up a little thing. I'm going to make sure because I'm not just gonna go around spewing names willy-nilly. I think this is a lemon lime philodendron. I know it's a type of philodendron. New leaf business, by the way. This thing is so stunning. I got it bare roots on Etsy. And I just cannot... Oh, what is that? Is that freaking new leaf business again? Oh my gosh, I am freaking spoiled today. It's like Christmas. Yeah, look at just... Oh gosh. I feel like I could just go on and on and on and on about certain plants and nobody's gonna give a fuck, so... I'll just keep it short. This guy is my world. And now he's going back on the shelf. This is my snow bush. I think that's what it's called. It has these beautiful, beautiful leaves on it. And I heard that they were extremely finicky, but mine has been doing a pretty good job growing lately. It's a little bit crooked for some reason. I could just pin it up though. I was just thinking about taking some scissors and going to town on this bad boy because he is getting real tall. And he's got new growth on the way, so... I mean, from far away, it doesn't look like anything special. It just kind of looks like a shrub. But he's something to me. He's something to me. I don't see a lot of plant YouTubers that have this. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's just not a very popular plant. I think they're stunning. Every time I see one of these, I'm like, oh my gosh, they're just so delicate looking. Okay, I need to shut up. I'm getting too into this. I forgot what this thick queen's name is. Ugh, don't even with me right now. But pretty freaking cool, like a mini tree. And it came in this really cool pot with this moss, but guess who got into the moss and tore it all apart? This little freak. Mr. Sanchez, Toblu Sanchez. Are you eating my moss? Are you a moss guy? Are you a mossy boy? Ah! Yeah, so this is Thicky right here, and he is one of the first plants that I got, and he's doing extraordinarily well, I have to say, except for like that one dead leaf in there. Embarrassing. This one I got at Leafy, a plant shop in Palo Alto. We drove 2 hours to get there because plants are freaking everything. And oh my God, are you not seeing this right now? This is the most beautiful thing I have ever laid my eyes on. Actually, that's not true. I have one more in the barrel that I gotta show because, oh, don't get me too excited though. This guy is so stunning and has so much new growth on it. Just all these little leaves. I am so excited to see how this looks when it's big, because it's already so full and gorgeous as a little guy. Damn! Fuck! You're fucking hot, bitch! This guy is interesting. I actually went to just get the pot on the Facebook Marketplace, and it came with a plant inside of it, so I'm not complaining. But it's this little weird cactus thing. I'm not too big of a fan of cactuses, but I just thought that this combination is iconic, and I'm not replacing it because it just works for him. Huh, doesn't it, you little Gucci goo? Sorry about that. Oh, sorry. My queen is here. My beautiful Aglaonema. Can you even believe that you're staring at this right now? Oh my Lord. Look at how pink these leaves are. This doesn't even do it justice. This is the most striking plant that I own. This is my favorite plant in my collection. This is my everything. I wake up every day for this plant. I live and I breathe and I die for this plant. I stood in line for 45 minutes in the heat to get one of these bad boys. And it is just so happy. It is putting out all these new leaves. All the dark pink leaves are new ones. And then you got these lighter pink ones down here that can go suck. I was going to say something really nasty. Anyway, they're not as pretty as these leaves. That's all I got to say. That is something, isn't it? Oh, that is the beauty queen. And this guy is so happy. He makes me very happy. Guess I'll follow that up with a plant that I don't like as much. This is my polka dot plant. I already knew this, but I did it again. These are so cute when they're little. They had these really bright red, like almost neon kind of leaves at the bottom. And it was really small when I got it, and this thing shot up like nothing I've ever seen before. And it just looks like a weed now, so not my favorite transformation ever, I gotta say. No matter how much I water this damn thing, the leaves just keep curling up here. I know it's fine. This is his look, I guess. That's his thing. But yeah, I'm not so impressed with him, and I'm going to cut this back really soon because he's getting way too tall. This is my little itty bitty Tradescantia. Not doing too hot lately, I gotta say. It actually wasn't doing too hot as soon as I put it in soil. I got it bare roots. So I'm not super happy with how this is looking right now, but I still believe in it because I see this new growth coming in. But look at these little pink leaves. Isn't that sweet? Oh my gosh, I love pink. Seriously, that is freaking cute. You're a cutie, even though you're kind of dead. Whatever, still cute. Ooh, this is my Hoya Crinkle 8. This thing is so cool. It looks like one of those tornado plants where all the leaves are like twisting and stuff, but really thick, waxy leaves, has these really cool crinkles in it. And this thing is so easy to take care of, not even a scratch on this boy. And I don't even water it that often. It is just so happy. And I put it in this cute little cup. I mean, I found this cute little bowl for it downstairs. It's like, what is that? What vegetable is that? Whatever. But yeah, this is a cutie. I really enjoy this one. This is my first plant that I had besides my bamboo, and this thing grows like a monster. Excuse these few dead leaves inside. I don't know what's going on there, but new growth from deep inside. The second hand unwinds. If you're lost and you look, and I love my plant. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. And then up here, I have this Enjoy. I'm growing, sorry about that. That is really, that is embarrassing. Let me just, this is my Enjoy. I keep propagating it to try to make more of them. I just wish it was more full, but I know that just takes time, and we're getting there. And all of its aerial roots grew into the dirt. So I think that's pretty good. I'm trying to get it more, not just a single vine, you know. I'm trying to get this guy a thick head of hair or something. But we'll see what happens. I just love, shut your trap, you idiot. You stupid idiot. Okay, and then we got up here. This is my neon pothos. He has a lot of new growth at the bottom, but I had to pull a lot of dead stuff off of him, so he's a little bit sparse up here. Still good though, still good, still doing his thing. He used to have one super long tendril that hung like down here, and I was like, that's not gonna slide with me. This one finally grew a new leaf on it. This is cuttings from a marble pothos that I have, and it was just taking its sweet time, but finally, we have a new leaf on this boy. Here's how the polka dot plants look when you first get them. I actually got this the same time I got the red one. Don't know what happened there. But he's still, for the most part, the same size. I don't know if that's because of the color or just the type, I don't know, just the individual unique plant that it happens to be. But he does not look like that one. That's all I got to say about that. Back here, we got my beautiful Sigonium with this, let me get that out of the way. Sorry about that. I should have cleaned the place up before I started this video, but king of new growth, I have to say, look at that. Look at all that. Oh my gosh, it is beautiful. I usually keep it by my window, but I just moved it up because honestly, my plants that were in front of my window were blocking the light, and if there's no light in my room, I get really depressed. So I was like, you have to freaking move, bitch. Here is my beauty, my Addisonii. Just has these massive leaves. You should have seen the ones that I had before they died off. They were over the size of my hand, just freaking huge. This one's pretty big too. New growth, isn't that cool? I am so happy with this plant. I got him going up the moss pole right now, And he is just, I can't wait till he starts vining, because I think this plant is just, it's like a must, you know? You cannot have one of these. These are so gorgeous. And I paid a pretty penny for him too. This guy was 50 bucks because I was like, I'm tired of not having one. I want one right now. So I bit the bullet and I bought it. And I'm really happy with it. But then the next day I went to a plant sale and I found this for half the price. And I thought, you know what? Son of a bitch, you're coming home with me too. You little ragamuffin. I gotta clean these leaves. But this guy puts out new growth like crazy too. I just love to watch these grow. Like this vine came out of nowhere. I just shot right up like a freaking arrow in the night. I got my bamboo, my lucky bamboo, and then my little just pack of bamboo that I got there. And those just do their thing. I don't really pay much attention to them, but they sure are growing real tall. That's for damn sure. And that one has a sweet little bow on it, like it's a Christmas present. Actually, wait, no, this is my first plant that I ever got. This was a treat for myself. I got it at Home Depot. It's got little frogs on the pot, which I thought was pretty sweet. Oh, isn't this cute? Oh gosh, that's freaking darling. Sorry. But yeah, I don't really pay attention to them very much. This guy I had shipped to me from Hawaii. It's got these, oh my gosh, are you seeing that right now? The most beautiful pink leaves that I have ever seen in my life, besides this boy. This thing is all pink. Every single leaf on it. And I could literally look at this all day. I was like, I already have so many Sigoniums. I just bought this one. I don't need another, but then I bought him. I could not help myself. Up here is my little string of whatever shelf. I got my variegated string of hearts, which is doing pretty good. I got my normal string of hearts here. And then I have this one, this variegated string of hearts, that actually just started trailing and literally almost shit my pants when I saw this. This blew my mind. I bought it when it was so little. I was like, I don't know how good I am at taking care of string of hearts, so I'm buying two because I'm not gonna not have one if one dies, you know? But they're both doing great, so maybe one day I'll have two beautiful long ones. Then we go up here to my string of pearls. Here's my variegated string of pearls, normal string of pearls, and another variegated string of pearls. This one's starting to trail actually, which is pretty cool. Here's another propagation that I'm trying to do. Oh, sorry, you can't see that. Another Silvery Ann pothos leaf. And just gonna stick him in there and pray that he grows some roots or something. Here's my string of pearls. Yeah, I know, right? Not pleased about that. I don't know what happened. I think I had it too cold in my room one night, and part of it just shriveled up. But honestly, the rest of the plant still looks great. It's got all these little guys up here that are sticking out, which I can't wait until this thing gets bigger, because I see some people with these super long string of pearls that are like hanging up and touch the floor, and it's like, are you freaking kidding me? That is amazing. And then my baby, my little baby right here, my string of hearts. This thing I didn't buy too long ago. I could not get my hands on one, so I had to buy one online. I'll insert a picture of how big it was when I bought it, but look at how long this guy's gotten. In a month's time, this thing has grown over a foot. Over here, we got my Marble Queen. It's also starting to trail finally. It's so hard to get these to trail because they're just so mashed into the pot. They come so thick when you buy them, and it takes a while for anything to pop out of that, but finally we got something going, so I'm really excited about that. Take a drink every time I say I'm really excited about that or something's cute. I swear to God, you will die. And now we got this part of my room under here. Sorry, it was partying a little bit last night. We got my Scindapsus. This is my big one, my trailing one. Here's my small one that just started trailing. About time, you little stinker. And here is my, what is this, a corda something. Well, it's a philodendron, whatever, and it's a heart leaf. So I saw this and I was like, take me to freaking Cold Stone after this and get me a large because I gotta have it. Are you freaking kidding me? He just does his thing. Oh, hey, sorry about that. Here's my prayer plant, my rattlesnake calathea. It has all this new growth coming in. Look at this. New leaf, new leaf, new leaf, new leaf. New leaf, new leaf. Yes, please. I just love how it doesn't even look real. I mean, it looks like somebody painted these leaves. It doesn't look like something like this should exist in nature, but here we are. Surprise as always. Then I have some dying carnations here that my friend got me for my kidney infection, which I thought was very sweet of her. And then, stop. We come over here, and in this little section is my succulent shelf. I also have another Addisoni up here, mostly just cuttings that I have. And it's actually starting to take off. Got some new growth down here. And also money tree. Can't forget the money tree. Gigantic leaves on this sucker. Back here, I got my Gray Star Calathea, which I wish I had a bigger place because this would be at front and center of my house because I can't get enough of this thing and I feel like I can appreciate it really back here, but this is my only spot for him. And this thing puts up a lot of new growth too. It's so exciting every day. There's like a new leaf on it. And then back there are my snake plants and a ZZ plant. I really don't even think about them, but they're doing their thing. They're growing. Okay, so here are my top shelf succulents. Got my key lime right here. Got my panda paw or whatever this is called. I have a lot of bear paws. I love bear paws, especially the variegated ones with the little red tips. Another key lime, whatever this is called. So this one I forgot the name of, but it is so big. It started looking a little weedy, but this thing smells just like pizza if you touch it. So I'm not cutting him down or anything because he can grow however he wants. I know it's kind of hard to see up here, so bear paw. There's my Thanksgiving cactus. Here's a Thanksgiving cactus. There's I think that one's spring. Ogre ears. I have my polka dot plant growing with this succulent. I have to water them both separately because they don't need the same amount of water, but honestly, they're doing pretty good together. This one I actually potted up this morning. This was my Tradescantia. I got roots going on it, and now he's in dirt, so we'll see how that goes. This is my fishbone cactus. More bear paw. These things are so delicate. Hoya Hindu rope back there. Love that thing. I didn't think I'd be able to take care of it, but honestly, it's doing pretty well. Another, what are you called, you bitch? Schlumbergera. Oh, gosh, yeah, my Schlumbergera. Back here, I have a little arrangement that I put together that's not looking the hottest. I put burrowtail, this big guy. I forgot what that one's called, and then this one. Honestly, succulents aren't really my thing. They're kind of hard to take care of, and I'm prone to underwatering. So a lot of the time when I underwater a succulent, it will just drop all of its leaves, which is kind of what happened up here with the little bear paw. It all fell apart, but he's growing in new leaves. I think that this is a thing, but every time one of them falls off, two more grow back in. So that makes it pretty exciting. And, oh, I don't know what that is. Sorry. Let me go to the next shelf. Here's my little Bonnie spider plant. I got this one recently. And then two more spider plants, a regular one and another... Oh, can't even see him back there. And another one that I got. I think that's another Bonnie, and it has a little baby. And basil. This guy's dead. He's been dead. My coffee plant. I don't know why I love these so much. They're the most basic looking plant. And behind my dead chili plant, yeah, this is my shelf of ne'er-do-wells. I got another Schlumbergera back there. It's one that I gifted to my mom, and she was literally like, you could take care of that for me because I don't give a fuck. So thanks, Mom. That was her Mother's Day present. This guy, my cat knocked out of the pot, and I haven't put him back in yet. But it's one of these twisty guys. And I should probably get back on that. I look like a terrible plant mom right now. Oh, and my spider plant. I got a spider plant up there, and I got another one right here. I used to have a giant one up here that was just like raining babies. I got it on the marketplace for like 25 bucks, but I had to move it outside because it was already used to being outside. And I brought it inside and wasn't getting as much light as it was used to, so it started not doing so well. So he's outside now. He's doing a lot better. Thanks for watching, bitch. Thanks for watching, bitch. I owe you one, bitch.